Hi everybody, my name is Audrey. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today I'm doing a brand new segment we are starting called Loose Leaf. Basically, I'm going to sit and I'm going to talk about some stuff. Today I have decided to talk about my gap year. I'm 6 months in and I did a video about why I took one. Go watch that first and then come back and watch this one. Just kind of how my gap year is going, how I'm liking it, if I would recommend it, and some stuff like that. So let's get started. The main reason I took a gap year, which I talked about in my old gap year video, was to travel, and that was by far the most fulfilling part of my gap year so far. I went with Emily, who's sitting over there, which is why I keep looking at her, to Europe, and we had an amazing time. You know, we went to Rome and Florence and Venice, and where else did we go? Loire Valley, Angers. We went to Paris. I almost said Spain for some reason. We did not go to Spain. We went to Paris, we went to Amsterdam, Bath, Manchester. Manchester was more of a touchdown, but we still went. London, Bakewell, so many really amazing places, and it was the trip of a lifetime. So that was the main reason to take a gap year, and yeah, that was amazing. That was the best way to kick off the gap year process. I had so much fun in Europe. I am already itching to go back. I had a friend who posted a picture of like downtown Seattle on her Instagram the other day, and literally like in passing I saw 4 bikes and I was like, it must be Amsterdam, and then I was like, oh no, wait, no, she doesn't live there. It's very disappointing. So clearly I'm ready to go somewhere, and I am excited to see where that may be once school is over, because that's the next big chapter. Very exciting and boring, I guess, but fun. And then I had a really great time just like enjoying Christmas at home. I did Snowflake Lane again this year, which was super fun. Last year I just didn't have the time with work and school, so it was nice to just have work, no school, and then fun work at the end of the day. That was a really great thing I did over Christmas, and again, it was so nice to just really like enjoy the Christmas season. I got to watch Christmas Vacation for the first time. Every year when my family has watched that, I've had finals to study for and homework too, so I've never gotten to sit down and watch it with them, so I'm so happy I finally got to see that movie. Another great gap year plus is I have no homework ever. It's awesome. Homework sucks, okay? It's so nice to not have to worry about that. I've gotten to work a lot more, which is really great. I know this is such a superficial thing, but like my paychecks are way better than they were when I was working and doing school, which is really nice. I'm not gonna, you know, like brag or just like I work a minimum wage job. I still don't make that much, but it's nice to have the extra hours so I can save up for school and moving and stuff like that, which is really fun. I liked that I am getting to prep for college stuff without having to do school at the same time. Like I got to write my school essay, and that was the only thing I had to worry about that day. Like I didn't have to think about biology homework or like a chemistry test later in the afternoon. Like it was so relaxing. All I had to do was sit and write the one essay. It was very calming. Beauty of art schools, I didn't have to take the SATs at all, so that has nothing to do with a gap year. That's just like hashtag blast, okay? The disappointment in her eyes just then, that was really funny. Where am I at now in my gap year? I'm just working a lot right now. It's fun. I really like my coworkers. I have a really fun time hanging out with them. I mean, not outside of work ever, but we have a really fun time together at work. We get a lot done, and all of our guests really seem to like us, which is good. And I also really like that I'm kind of like having more time to do things that I actually want to do. Like I play piano every single day now because I can. I have the time to. And I try to give myself things to learn to do because I like learning, and it's boring not having anything to learn. So, you know, I'm learning sheet music. I took piano lessons many years ago, but never really got into reading key changes and stuff like that, so I'm learning how to do that. It's a lot of practice, it's really hard, but it's been fun. I'm taking tap. I'm learning how to tap dance. That's really fun. I'm not that great at it. Everyone else in my class has been doing it for a couple years, so I'm definitely behind, but I'm learning quickly, and it's super fun. Really great way to work out too, because like put on fun music and some clickety-clackety shoes and you can get a lot done for 45 minutes. I'm also trying to learn Spanish by myself, which that's just kind of for fun, you know. I'm moving to California, lots of people are going to speak Spanish. Nobody's going to speak French. Probably not, at least. That's one language that I studied in high school, so Spanish and French are really similar, which has been nice in the learning process so far. A lot of the words are kind of the same. Pronunciations are obviously really, really different, but it's very helpful to kind of be able to guess what each word is. So another thing about a gap year is you get to learn things that you actually want to learn, and you get to really focus on hobbies. Like I've been, since literally my sophomore year, and I didn't realize this until it showed up in my time hop yesterday, I've been wanting to like start writing like on a blog, and I never really got around to actually making one until I started a gap year, and then I was like, I actually have time to write things now. So that's really fun. I love writing. I love it so much. I just don't think novelization is for me. That might not be my flow, but I have a really fun time just kind of writing about things that I love. You know, like I just wrote 4 different blog posts on Disney World because I just got back and I've been missing it, so wrote a bunch on that. Wrote about Coco, which I love. You'll hear more about that in a later video. And lots of like, it's so much fun. I really am loving my gap year. I'm getting to spend more time with my friends and with my family. I get to do fun things like I started up YouTube again, which is so fun. Like, oh, I'm just getting to do lots of really amazing things. I think a gap year might not be for everyone, but it was definitely for me. I was not ready to go back to school. You know, you spend 4 years in high school, 12 years in school total. Sometimes you need a break, and like people like my cousin Kaylee, she is so driven. Like a gap year definitely isn't up her alley until maybe after she finishes at UW. Yeah, but she went right from high school into college, a hard college to get into actually. Killed it. She's graduating this year. We're super proud of her. And then I think she's gonna go on a gap year and travel as well, which it's amazing. So sometimes gap years come at different points in your life. Sometimes they're right after high school. Sometimes they don't happen at all. That's okay. You know, if you're like me and you want some more time to kind of just explore things you might like to do that don't revolve around school, a gap year might be perfect. If you already know what you want to do and you're ready to go head on into it, don't worry about it. Just do what you want to do. I think there's a lot of opportunities to do things all throughout your life, but for me, I was like, well, I'm only going to be 18 with a disposable income once, so I might as well make the most of it. So, yep, that's how my gap year's going. I'm loving it. You know, I'm ready to go back to school. I think I'm ready to start learning some things in a classroom environment again. I haven't been in an actual classroom since I was in 8th grade, so it's going to be a little bit of a change back to regular school, but I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a challenge, but it's going to be welcome. Okay, that's all I have for you today. If you've taken a gap year and you have some tips for other people who might be thinking about it, comment below. If you haven't and you're kind of like, wow, I wish I had done that, comment below as well. Let's just talk about gap years and the things you did during yours, or the things that motivated you to not have one. Whatever your option was, I just want to hear about it. I love talking to you guys. It's so much fun. Okay, I already said that's all I have for you today, but yep, that's it. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. You can subscribe. The button's on this side. This side? Yeah, I was right. The button's over here. You can watch my last video, which is right over here. So go do both of those things, check them out, and that's it. Okay, until next time, my name is Audrey, and I'll see you in the next chapter.